manager tells her that she's performing. Like,
if I could go back to the day we met, I would probably do it all over again.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is No Makeup Shannon. So I have not sat down while doing a BGC review since like episode 3. So I'm just kind of excited because I haven't done it in a while. So you guys, let's get into starting to talk about this episode. For our overall like summary of the episode, I know I should give this at the end, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna just say Brianna is my favorite. Everybody else is just kind of in the corner, and I'm at the point right now where I really just don't care about anybody else because I feel like some people are hypocrites. So y'all, let's just start this episode with where we left off last week. So as you guys know, there were 2 fights happening, and like I said in my last review, Francesca got beat up again, and she swears she thinks she won, but I'm just like, no, Francesca, you got beat up again. Like, Brianna can low-key fight y'all. I'm like, dang, like this is why I like Brianna, because I feel like she doesn't put up with the BS that they try to put her through. So Kiana got beat up, but I think Kiana was snapping or something and she had to go to a hotel. Y'all, in the next scene we see that Francesca is just complaining to Seven about how she's so happy that she fought Brianna, and I'm just like, why are you happy, Francesca? Like, you know you got beat up, right? Or am I confused? Do y'all really think Francesca got beat up? Like, seriously, because I feel like she got her ass whooped. I don't know why she feel like she should be proud of herself, because she got beat up. So y'all, I think we have determined that Kiera is the new therapist of the house. I swear she just acts like she just knows everybody's life story, and I feel like she's always so willing to check other people about what they're doing and what they're going through in life, but she fails to realize that she is really the only one that kind of sort of needs some type of help. So Sayora, y'all, has a drinking problem according to the other girls, and I guess Kiera was basically telling her like, hey, you need to stop. Well, not really telling her she needs to stop drinking, but I think Sayora had asked for a bag so she could throw up, and I guess Brianna started to laugh, and then when Brianna left, Kiera was saying something like, oh, she's not your real friend, look at how she's treating you when you're drunk and you need help. And I was just sitting there like, what? Like, what is she supposed to do? Like, what do you mean she's not her real friend? Like, I just feel like Kiera at this point, she's already annoying me, y'all. I'm already at the point where I'm just like, you know what, I don't really like you, Kiera, because I feel like you run your mouth too much. You always want to argue with people. You always want to jump into stuff that has nothing to do with you. So y'all, I'm just kind of over her at this point. And then during that moment, y'all, Kiera brings up Sayora's mom, and that's when Sayora starts to cry because I guess it's a soft spot for her. And I just feel like, Kiera, you're not a therapist. Like, that wasn't your place. I just really wish she would be so much more likable if she minded her business and get some new weave. That's how I really feel. So during this episode, we had a lot of makeups and breakups. So Kiana and Say made up their little friendship. Kiana apologized for hitting her in the face, and I'm just like, y'all are so weird, because if I ever get into an altercation with someone, I'm not gonna be cool with them afterward. And as we know, y'all, Kiera has to confront Brianna, and long story short, she snapped on Brianna, and she was just doing too much this episode, y'all. Like, I just wish she would go home. And so they're arguing back and forth. This was my favorite part, y'all. Bree tell Kiera to run up, because I feel like Kiera has a lot of mouth. I know she has a lot of mouth, and Bree basically told her to run up. She's sitting there biting her nails, and Kiera is just talking, and I'm just like, what's your point? And then she goes into the room with Seven and stuff, and she says, oh, well, they're not gonna, basically just talking stuff about them. to the point where they can hear it. And then Kiera goes back over to the room and she's just like, yeah, run up, I bet you won't do nothing because you're scared. She says something like that, and I'm just like, did you hear Brianna when she told you to run up? I just feel like she talks way too much, y'all. And y'all, in this episode, I have to be honest, because I just feel like Seven, I don't know about her, y'all. And I said this at the beginning of the season, and I don't want to call her a follower, but what really irritated me this episode about Seven is that she tries to jump in this. Oh my god, all of the girls are like that, y'all. They try to jump into stuff that has nothing to do with them. So Seven gets up and she goes over to the room and she says something like, oh, it's not gonna be no 1 2 3. If y'all have a problem with her, y'all are gonna have a problem with me. And I'm just like, Seven, nobody said anything about you. Her walking over to the room to tell them whatever she said to them, I thought it was so pointless, because it's just like, nobody was talking to you. Nobody has a problem with you. Like, stop trying to cause a problem with them because of Kiera unnecessarily causing an issue with them. Like, do you not see through her BS? Like, I don't get it, y'all. I really just don't understand why she got up and went over there. And throughout this episode, y'all, Seven said something like, oh, I'm so tired of, because I guess Sayora and Fran made up, and she was like, oh, I'm so tired of these girls liking each other one moment and not liking each other the next. But this is my issue. Seven, you say that Kiera, I remember her specifically saying Kiera is playing both sides and she's doing it smart. But my thing with you, Seven, is you don't clap at Kiera when she's literally doing the same thing with these girls. They're all doing the same exact thing. One minute they're all cool, the next minute they're not. So Seven, why are you worried about them being cool and them not being cool? I don't really get that, because I feel like you guys are all doing the same exact thing. So y'all, in the next scene, we have the girl sitting at the makeup table, and Seven basically confronts Bree about how she's becoming friends with the people she fought. And I'm just like, why do you care so much? Like, why does it bother you that they're becoming friends? If they want to be friends and if they're fake, then let them do what they want to do. Like, why do you have to say something? So in the next scene, we find out that the girls are going to Vegas and everybody is happy, and Key's manager tells her that she's performing. Like, I'm gonna be honest, why is she performing? Like, I thought her song sounded horrible. Like, what, I don't even remember how it went, but it sounds terrible. So I'm just like, why is this girl performing? Like, so y'all, Kiera is going to some rehearsal for her song, and I personally think her song is whack. Like, I don't understand who likes it or why they like it. So they're at rehearsal. Seven is complaining about being there for 4 hours, and I'm just like, why did you go? You don't have to support her. You know the song is like horrible, so why go? And the Shayla's, she just, why is she still here? Like, I really just don't get it. Like, she's in the corner looking extra happy, and I'm just like, so Francesca is doing her screaming career at some club, and all of the other girls went. They supported her, which I thought was nice. They're also fake. I just don't understand. And then, like, Bree and Sayora decide to stay in, because I guess Sayora took some medicine, some muscle relaxer, and I guess she just couldn't go anywhere. And then Bree just, of course, didn't go because she didn't really like Francesca. So in the next scene, y'all, we have the girls going swimming. They went to some synchronizing class where you kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but they went to a synchronizing class. Everybody got in except for Bree, Sayora, and Kiera, because they didn't want to get their hair wet. I'm just thinking, like, Kiera, forgive me, y'all, but Kiera has horrible weave, okay? Like, I I don't know why she's wearing that. Like, what is that? Like, I don't know why her hair is so ugly. Like, I try not to be judgmental of other people, but I feel like, honestly, Kiera, her hair is ugly. I feel like she dresses like she's in 2004, and it's just like, Kiera, this is 2016. When they filmed it, it was 16, but we're in 2017. Why are you still dressing like you're in 2004? I'm not trying to down her, y'all, but it's just like, your hair is ugly, your clothes is ugly. Like, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I think she's a pretty person, but it's just like, why is your hair so ugly? I'm sorry, y'all, but I have to be real, even though that's kind of mean. So they went to the synchronizing class, y'all. They had fun. It looked like they learned a lot. And then this is the part that killed me the most. Seven and Kiera runs into the other room after the big argument and tells everybody like, oh, we're going to Vegas. Seven, you were just talking about how these girls are cool one minute and not cool the next. But when you and Kiera find out that y'all are going to Vegas, everybody runs into the room to tell the other girls. Like, if you so-called didn't like them, why are you going into their room to tell them that y'all are going to Vegas? Like, I really did not understand that, y'all. I was just like, these girls are all confused and lost and fake. That's just how I feel. Like, y'all just cussed them out, but now you're being extra friendly. I just didn't understand that. I really didn't. So this is the scene I feel like we've all been waiting for. They find out they're going to Vegas. DeShayla goes in there with her boring self, and she asks Francesca like, hey, we can't drive. So Kiera, DeShayla, and Seven can't drive for some reason, and Kiana, Sayora, Bree, and Fran are the only ones that can drive. So DeShayla goes in there and asks Fran like, hey, can you drive us? And Fran is giving her a look like, no. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like you, so why would I want to drive with you to Vegas? Like, they're gonna be in the car for at least like 2 or 3 hours or however long it is. I don't want to be in the car with you because I don't like you. So I can definitely understand where Fran was coming from. And DeShayla, being the follower that she is and the little instigator, she goes and tells Seven like, hey, they don't want to take us. I wouldn't want to take y'all either. Why can't BGC producers figure something out and get you there? You know, like, Seven is on her way to the room, and she butts up into Fran, and she's just like, okay, I'm tired of the petty stuff. Like, Seven, how can you say you're tired of the petty stuff when clearly you and them are not cool? You cussed them out for no reason. You basically disrespected them for no reason, because none of the situation that is going on in the house never has anything to do with you. So why would they want to drive you guys all the way to Las Vegas? If they don't feel like it, they just don't feel like it. I just feel like you can't force them to do that. But Francesca was basically like, actually, we can swap out 2 people, which was a good idea to me, because if you have, let's say if you have Kiera in the van with Sayora, Kiana, and Bree, that would be kind of dumb because none of them really like Kiera. So I thought it was a good idea when she said we could split the group up, like you can have 2 of your people in one van and 2 of my people in the other van. I thought it was a good idea, y'all. But this episode made me lose a lot of respect for Seven, because I feel like why is she here? Like, I'm sorry, but I just feel like half of these girls that are in the house do not need to be in the house. So y'all, that's the end of the episode. Just a bunch of fake people being friends and a bunch of fake people complaining about the fake people being friends. Like, I lost respect for Seven this episode. Kiera, I'm done with her. Okay, I'm done. I've been done with Kiana. Sayora, you're annoying. Francesca, you're extremely annoying. And then DeShayla, you're just over here. Like, I don't know why you're here. And then, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the only person I really like at this point is Bree, because I feel like she's the only one that is like being real out of everybody, and it's sad because throughout this episode, y'all, a lot of people just complained and complained about who's friends and who's not friends, and I just didn't get it, y'all. Like, I'm so over these girls. I'm just ready for the reunion because another thing that I'm having an issue with, this episode we have seen so many fights and not enough. Like, I want replacements. BGC has definitely dug themselves in a hole with this season because I feel like Kiera should have been went home. A couple of people should have been went home. Like, why are they still here? Like, I feel like we need replacements to make the house a little bit more better. And I honestly don't even think there is going to be a replacement because this is the 8th episode and everybody is still here despite the fact that they have done so much damage. Like, I don't know, y'all. But in the next episode, we see that the girls get to Vegas. Long story short, this is the part I want to talk about. Kiera and Brianna get into a fight, and I think Kiera finally got beat up, and I'm so happy, y'all, just for the simple fact that she talks too much and she feels like she could talk to anybody any kind of way. So yeah, if Brianna beat her up, then because she talks too much. But y'all, that is the end of my Bad Girls Club review. I will talk to you guys later in my next review. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you stay tuned for more because I have a lot of stuff coming. Not just Bad Girls Club reviews. I have a lot of stuff coming. I don't even want to say it because I feel like it's just too juicy. Anyways, y'all, please like and subscribe to this channel. And I will talk to you guys later in my next BGC review. Well, maybe I'll do this.
If I could go